Okay, we are at a neighbor's house again. Hadn't been to this one yet. And he's having an issue of some sort here. And I have not worked on this house before. And he's got that up there. So that's irrelevant. I wish I could say they are irrelevant, but I don't know if they're quite as good as they were last year, or the year before. But either way, that's hanging there, so I gotta walk by that every few minutes. Let's see what we got going on here. It looks like we've got a good one. And it sounds like the compressor is running. Oh yeah, and it is ice cold. She just now turned it on. So something just fell out. Probably a wire nut. So I'm thinking we better open that up and look no matter what, but we're gonna get some gauges on this thing quick as we can. She's gonna freeze. It is ice cold and wet quick. All right, let's get the manifold. All right, we're hooked up here and we are seriously low on refrigerant. Kind of suspected that. I did talk with the homeowner a bit, so it is blowing in the house and the filters are, maintained regularly. So we've not got a really bad airflow issue or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dumping some gas in it and see how it reacts. Okay, so I'm gonna use the dye jug first, just in case they ask us to repair this thing. I'm gonna let her eat a little bit of that first thing. And you never know. Sometimes they say, no, let's throw it away. I agree with you. And sometimes they want to chase the leak. So I'm going to throw a little dye in it. And then I'll go get the, didn't feel like carrying them both at the same time. Then I'll go get the regular jug. This thing has been a good idea for me. It's been really handy. So every time I get low or out on it, I try to get all of it out I can. I'll evacuate it really deep to like 300 microns or lower. And then I'll inject a tube of dye, and then I'll take a new jug of 410, turn it upside down, hook the hose, and just let it go. I can usually get about, 15 pounds or so in it. Depends on how patient I am and what I'm doing at the time. If I just walk away from it for a little bit and come back, it'll usually have about 15, maybe a little more, pounds of new 410A in it. I think everybody saw it the first time I made it. Not everybody, but a lot of you. All right, that's enough of that. So I'm gonna go get the regular jug of 410A. And I just love it when the armchair heroes and keyboard warriors and super techs tell me what a hack job that is and all that. I just think that's funny. I just really do. You know, I didn't say it was a good idea for you. I said it was a good idea for me. So I like it and I'm enjoying it and I'm going to continue to do it. But for you guys that disagree with that and think you should, get your sniffer out or do whatever it is and work really, really hard, really long and burn up your boss's clock, go ahead. Have at it. But I'm going to do it this way. All right, so we got the jug hooked up and flipped. The air's getting a little bit warmer already. So we're gonna put some in it and see where we get her back up to working. Check that HUD out. I've not seen that before. That's actually a little better looking than the ones they give you. So while it looks a little funky or whatever, I think I'm actually gonna compliment that. I'm not gonna make fun of it. I don't know if there's a pad on top of those blocks or what they did, but whoever did that made it look better than the little aqua huts or whatever they call them that you go by. Now the air is getting really warm coming out. We're starting to see a little bit of subcooling. So I'm not really worried about airflow too bad at the moment. But I am a little concerned with what I saw drop out of that. I think we need to look in here right quick. No, we're not missing a wire nut. I don't know what that was. Look at that big boy. 70 by 5. So, you know the old saying that curiosity kills the cat. There's one way in. I don't want to use that one. But growing up here and playing in all these houses as a kid, it just makes you interested in what's here and what's always been here, how something is, what's, you know. So, looks like I might have to do a little digging. Not bad. Just leaves. Tell you what, it's copperhead season right now. So these little baby copperheads are everywhere. We've seen them in the street a couple times. And you got to really keep your eyes open, because the little babies don't know how to attack. They dump all their venom at once, and tell you what, they will put you in the hospital quicker than an adult. I just want to know what's in here. See if we can take a look. Well, that's not good. I knew I could hear it, and now of course I smell it. So you can see it should be hooked to this. She is busted loose. Black tape or something, I don't know what that is on there. And a drain. Boy, that's butchered up. And I'm starting to smell, ooh, it used to have a Linux in it. You see that big old thing there. I'm starting to smell that wake up dead thing. There's a furnace over there. We'll get out of here. Yeah, there's the old, used to be Linux, probably a Pulse components there. Tell you what, they just cut it all down, threw it on the ground, didn't even drag it out and throw it away for them. Anyway, definitely need to disable the heat for right now. Talk to them about that. I just can't believe it. They didn't cut that at least off the end. Or maybe they're feeding into that. Hopefully that's what they're doing. If I'd have tried to keep any of that, that's what I would have done.